Speaking freedom. Speaking freedom. Giving you the answers to be free. Be free. Be free. 'Cause we're speaking freedom.
Even though I have people that, you know what I'm saying, I would consider favorites or whatever, like, I think it would be real weak to treat certain people different than you treat everybody else. Like, if everybody isn't treated the same across the board, then let's not do it at all across the board. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is just my perception. Now, of course, those that run further, go harder, work harder, you know what I'm saying, progress more because of their work ethic, will get more rewards, get more awards, get more recognition, get more acknowledgement. But in general, like, it shouldn't stop people from being treated like people. Knowing how people operate, knowing how their brain works, knowing that shit happens. It's just different. Like, I don't think that, you know what I'm saying, it makes you a strong person to, you know what I'm saying, really show favoritism like that. Like just because somebody got this or somebody got that, that doesn't make them better than the next person. Just because you might, you know what I'm saying, be able to do this, you know what I'm saying, differently than the next person, that doesn't really mean that you're even more talented always. Sometimes it's just a different position in a different group of people that's around you that allow you to see and become accustomed to different things. That don't really mean that you really, you know what I'm saying, unless you purely move completely on your own throughout whatever it is you're trying to do to come up, and you actually come up on your own, that's something different. But if you've been positioned and put into places by other people, like, oh, let me take you here, let's go there, let's do this, let's do that, it's something totally different than the person that says, you know what way should I do it based on what I want to experience, and then walking that out despite what person can bring them here, take them there, do this, show this, do that. It's about saying, I can stand on my own and I can do this, and earning a different type of clout than the person that just was hand-walked. You're expected to have that. You're expected to be this. You're expected all of these things. But the person that grinded on their own, they started out small in their own, may have lost, been disconnected, maybe, you know what I'm saying, like, been discouraged, whatever, but they survived and became better. When you start relating people to the truth of how things happen and the way things go, it's a whole different story. When you become a great from being an underdog, it's a whole different story. It doesn't even matter how far you go or how far you come. Just to overcome what they thought you couldn't in the least bit is a fucking win. But most people don't think if you ain't, you know what I'm saying, boop, 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 then no, everybody don't want that spotlight. Everybody don't need that attention. It becomes a target.
Hi, I'm Dr. Kaci. Not your typical clinical doctor. I am an ordained minister, but not your typical minister. I am also a certified life coach, love coach, sex coach, solution focused coach, transformation coach, and more. I have a whole lot of information that I would like to help you grow with. And I hope that soon I can help you be the best you that you can be. Confidence, spirituality, and purpose. That's wholeness, complete.
See, people that's from the street, know the street, even been around the street in the least, outside of movies, they already know how things can go if somebody wanted them to go that way. They know the potential, the danger, the checking your surroundings, know what's going on. No, they know that. Somebody that's not doesn't. Somebody that hasn't been in that environment for a long time becomes more vulnerable. Even if they grew up in that, but then they been away from it and had such and such happen over the years, they still will forget what it's like to really be aware. And that's what makes the difference in most cases. That's what changes everything. When you're no longer able to be on your shit, when you don't connect, when you don't learn how to relate, when you don't educate yourself to know what really goes on behind people's fear, love, joy, hate, love, whatever it is that they have going on, it doesn't allow you to really grasp what's at hand. But if you take your focus off of the things and the stuff and the people and the popping, and I'm talking about, whatever that means to you, and you actualize what's going on around you, your stance, your position, where you are in life, it changes everything about you. It changes everything about everything that you've ever stood for. It'll change who you are as a person and how you pursue your purpose. But nobody can bring that realization, that revelation, that reflection to you and make you own up to it. It's a whole nother thing to, know it, acknowledge it, but don't own up to it. Because when you own up to it, you're saying, okay, now I have to live a different way. Now I have to move a different way. Now I have to know this. Now I have to do that. Especially if you make yourself a target. Once you put yourself in the mainframe, you got to know everything that comes with it and know how to always keep yourself ahead of whatever it is that could be behind you. And I'm just speaking in general, to be completely honest, but these are facts. But the more you need that attention, the more you need that outside base, that outside boost, the more you're actually controlled by whatever that outside entity is, whether it's your fans, whether it's your parents, your family, your friends, your people, no matter what that is, you become influenced by whatever controls how you move. What type of control does it have over you? What could it stop? What could it produce? What could it do for you? How could it change your lifestyle, and how could it not? Those are the things that I have to think about on a day-to-day, and changing your mindset and becoming more and being better. And, stuff like that. Speaking Freedom presents Good Head Group, providing advanced spiritual studies and personal developmental insight. Brought to you by Love Gang and Speaking Freedom. We look forward to helping you grow in all the areas of your life. We hope that you find all the information needed for your growth. God bless. Please listen to all disclaimers provided. If you are currently under physician's care, please maintain that relationship. This is not intended to stop your current treatment plan. If you need physician care, please seek out medical attention. Please note, all results are based on the individual's ability to adapt and adjust to any given environment and situation. We are not responsible for your results at Speaking Freedom. The life enhancement coaches at Speaking Freedom provide information to help you grow. You are responsible for maintaining that growth, taking on and then applying the information to your individual life as you deem needed and necessary. This may contain and explain explicit content.
Please use parental discretion. For best results, you will need an open mind, the ability to research, and a balanced lifestyle.
Please join us daily for your inspiration and motivation.
We have the entire world to offer you at your fingertips. Your life enhancement coaching specialist. Thank you for choosing us to assist you in accomplishing your personal and professional goals. And have a beautiful day. In love, we trust. This is brought to you by Good Head Group, Love Gang, and Speaking Freedom. We thank God for you, and we love you.